So I wanted to share this video because it came into my spirit today. So for anyone planning on going on a trip or a conference or anything where you have to share a room with other people or a space with other individual that you may not know, pray daily. Pray before you go and ask God for guidance and revelation. And God reminded me of when I went to LA in 2021. And I was going to share a room with three other individuals, and it was budget friendly, but it wasn't spiritual friendly. But before that occurred, I was new on giving myself to God, and God had already speed up certain things in my life. But people try to say, oh, that's not from God, or whatever the case may be. So then I started questioning myself at one point, or should I say at some points, because there were certain dreams I was having and I couldn't understand it. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm just overthinking it. And in the end, I wasn't overthinking it. It was a warning. I also had a dream. Within that moment, I was getting spiritual fight from the job I was working at, and it will almost try to like drain me. So no matter what's going on, find time to pray, find time to do stuff. And God, like, oh, thank you for this, not for that, but it could also be utilized for this. No matter what you going through, it's like no matter what fight coming your way, find time to pray, because the enemy will add distraction, add fights, or unnecessary fight if you end up going somewhere you wasn't supposed to go, which was my case. Then it will take from you. So I had this dream. I probably said it before. I had this dream with two python snakes, and I went to go and call someone who I know could deal with snakes. And for some reason, when I was going, they was having some wedding. And the crazy thing about it, they had a couple at the event who I think had just got married or something like that. And I remember that, but I still didn't know like I had to pray against certain things. So in the dream with the python snake, like that was a warning, because when I went to that place, I saw so much darkness. I told myself I was never going back to California again because it was so dark. And then I saw people on the street. I'm like, people are making sacrifices, stealing people's stars and all these stuff. And people think, oh, people are just on the street homeless. And they probably was in a situation where they were preyed upon. I called the airline. I wanted to fly out. And I didn't. And I wish I did. I wish I did. Because I could have avoided a lot. Because on the last day of the event, the speech that was given by the person holding the event, I let out this big cry. It was like setting me free. And so I think the speech was like, your family might not understand. Even if I just call them relative now. It's that your family might not understand and they might not support your business or whatever you have to do. Don't try to take people along for the journey. You have to go ahead and do what you need to do. And I had to, in that moment, I forgive my family because I heard stuff from them, like thinking like they would have been happy, and I heard some negative comments, and I forgive them in the moment. So that loud cry that I let out, it was me forgiving them. And that was in 2022. Yeah, 2022. If I said 2021, correction, is 2022. And I felt like some people was hugging me, and in the back of me somebody was doing this. Come to find out, they were stealing from me spiritually. It was witches stealing from me spiritually. And those were the pythons. Those were the pythons. Thank you. Ooh. Those were the pythons God was warning me about when he gave me the dream. But I didn't pray against it. Sometimes God give us revelation in dream and stuff to pray against it, but at the time I did not know. Now I know better. It's a little bit different. Not to say things might happen, but then it's a lot more to understand. So yeah, a lot was stolen from me. It was up to the point like I felt like I was going to die. That's how it felt. I'm not calling death on myself. I said that's how it felt. One time I tried to cry and I couldn't cry. Like, it tried to like suck me. And then I remember making a call and I told this individual, oh, I wish I listened to you. I wish I didn't go and pursue certain things. Lord, I denounce, and come out of agreement with that in the name of Jesus. Now that I'm saying that, I don't think I ever came out of agreement with that, but whatever is for you will be for you. But yeah, we have to be careful. So me saying this is also bringing back to my memory what I came into agreement with. I still end up going to Cali after that, but because I said, you know what, I wasn't going to let fear hold me back. Wasn't to LA, it was a different part. But I said I wasn't going to let fear hold me back, and I didn't. And some people were still shocked, but not everyone who has a business is doing it the right way. Some people do witchcraft to get business and to maintain business and to get ideas. So you're not overthinking. Stay prayed up, be blessed, and do it God's way. No matter how much you take not everything they teach you will be good. Stay blessed and stay prayed.